So, today we're going to talk about vigilance, and I will urge persons to be extra vigilant when they're leaving, places that they would have purchased stuff, especially if stuff costs a bit. But generally, if you're going to an establishment, business establishment, or any such establishment, pay like a keen attention to your surroundings before going in and when coming out. You kind of set away. You really have to have pre your operations and where you go when you're leaving. Check your rear view mirror. Check how long one carried behind you. So I'll share this story with you. So I went to um, a local grocery wholesale. I guess I'll spare their names. And when I was there with my family, we shopped. We do the whole month of shopping. Everybody know when you got a certain place there. Yeah, shop for the month. Yeah, do bulk shopping. So when I was there, we did the whole shopping. We stopped inside of the car for a minute. We did park, and we had a parking lot for a few because we were doing some stuff, and then we pack out the stuff, and then we should go out and leave. I don't know, sometimes some things happen by accident. I don't know if my hand touched the rear view mirror or anything when that flip up back the blinders or something, but I think the rear view mirror, the turn sideways inside of the van. So when we drive off, I actually didn't see behind me. I was actually trying to look at the other persons in the back of the car, and I couldn't. So me I merge onto the main road from this parking lot of the um, place that I shopped, and when me I merge onto the main road, I was trying to fix the rear view mirror. I noticed that it was, because me I look behind me to see what behind me, and me realize say yo, me can't see. Here you go, me fix it. Long story short, me I fixed the rear view mirror, and in the mirror I noticed a white pro box behind me. um, it was at glance, but in my mind, it's just this vehicle is behind me because out of convenience, we're coming from the same place, and by extension, we're going to the same particular location. Now, after going to that particular location, I realized that, hey, hey, this vehicle has continued to follow me for all of my roads so far. Every turn me turn, every left me make. And me actually I take one different road from the conventional road that takes you to where you're supposed to go. So, in my mind, why you follow me for? Me notice when I reach a particular intersection, there was a shortcut that I can either take left to go up this side or go further up and take the right, sorry, still the left, but a further left up the road. I didn't take the one up the road. I decided, say, you know what, I take the road, the one here, down the road here. I took it, and when I took it, I realized the vehicle still never come me. So, I said, no man, this don't make no sense. How come I still not follow me? So I realized that every turn after that, I start really take heed. You see me? Every turn after that, every right, every left, every car where me overtake, them overtake the same car, and them not overtake me. So them still they behind me. So if me slow down, them slow down. If me speed up, them speed up. Anyways, one man say, you know what? Me not gonna drive by my yard, because if I drive by my yard, that means them will follow me. One of two things would have happened. Them rob me at my yard as they come out of my vehicle, and might be possibly kill me, I don't know. If me I resist, me don't know. Or them literally just spot up my yard and know say, yo, me I scout them out for a future robbery or for a future whatever they want to do at that time. You see me? Um Sometimes if you listen to the little ear, will tell us if you do something else. So I did make it suspicious that I was actually going to go to the police station. So I go say, boom, I'm a drive Sovereign, Ligani Avenue. I'm a drive Ligani Avenue there. So I come up the road, and right at Ligani, in front of Sovereign, there's a filter lane for Matilda's corner. Even up to this point, the pro box is still never coming. Them not even realize that me do, because when I turned into the filter lane to go to Ligani Avenue, I realized that the car turned back on me. And when I go so boom and turn at the lane for go filter lane for go Matilda's corner, I realized the Car still never come up to Matilda's corner turn. Them they know say me plan to go to Matilda's corner police station. When me turn to go Matilda's corner police station, me block the road. Me kind of block the road with the van instead of turning right away into Matilda's corner. So the person behind me now, realizing that I'm turning into Matilda's corner's police station, I want to shoot off, they want to run. There is a bus stop across from Matilda's corner's police station. So there are a few people there, I know a little banking. So he couldn't ride the banking, so to speak. So him start honking more and hard to make it look like say, oh yeah, hold me up and go, me I go come out of my way, etc. etc. So when me turn in Matilda's police station, same time, Matilda's corner's police station, same time, the man literally floored the vehicle to go down the road. Realizing say, oh, who me that try for the marker me that try for mark him or the robber me that try for rob him, it not gonna work. So me park in Matilda's corner, jump out of my van same time in a bid for see if I can see him go down the road and spot the license plate because I did see a K, but I didn't see the other aspect of the license plate. So me I run out of the vehicle to see if me could have spot the car down the road. Well, I did spot the car, but I can't spot the license plate. Can't shoot off and far, you know. So I say this to say, man, them females, they heard that young lady recently talking about getting robbed in Sovereign, like a youth, a Sovereign and the other one at Ligani Plaza there. So may I tell you, no, be vigilant when you're leaving the supermarket, when you're leaving the restaurant, when you go to your friends, when you go to the girls' night, when you go to there, you nigger them. Like, just be vigilant in the sense of watch your rear view mirror and see how long a vehicle ever carry you. And if it is that you don't have to when you're going home, do not drive straight home when you're coming from an event, when you're going to a particular place or coming from a particular place. Be vigilant, because in this time persons are a little bit desperate and they take matters in the unconventional sense that you would not want them to take it into. So, saying that to say, be a little vigilant. I may beg, I guess this is asking of the JCF in some regard to see if at some point, I don't know of the policies of JCF, etc., or generally, but it'd help if some of the police them actually stay in the yard of the police station yard. Because had I had a quick response at that moment, maybe we could have nabbed the person them would actually run me down or something like that. You understand? So I give thanks for the presence of the police generally, because had it not been for the presence generally, them not even the outer door, but the mere fact that I drove into the compound of Matilda's corner was something to deter these persons. So may I say, if the presence alone could have do that, the building presence alone could have do that, or the compound itself alone could have do that, then maybe the actual police or a few themselves would make a difference. So I'm just saying, big up to the police them said we, but maybe we can catch 1 and 2 people more this way. Them bike man there, them pro box man there, them fielder man there, and them people who are drive around and them things that can get catch. So be vigilant, people. Persons are desperate and they are using tactics that are unconventional. You're mindful as well that there are inside moles to these respective persons. They would have been watching you when you're in these entities. They would have been observing how much you're spending. They would have been observing your flashy lifestyle if you have. I don't wear jewelry generally, so I can't my flashy lifestyle in the look one. So it's just the observation of your spending limits and your habits when you're outside, where persons watch and say, you know what, this person look like somebody when we can mark or send somebody go do it. So be vigilant.